Namaskar and welcome to the ESG Talk series. We all have one common address, planet Earth. And to ensure a sustainable planet, ESG, that's environmental, social, and governance factors, play an important role. And to help us understand the concept of sustainable development and the initiatives that have been taken by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India in this regard, we're joined on the program by CA Dr. Debashis Mitra, President, ICAI. Namaskar and welcome, sir.
Namaskar, Amit.
Let me at the outset congratulate you for hosting the World Congress of Accountants. How was the experience?
It was a once in a lifetime experience, let me tell you. The World Congress of Accountants is called the Olympics of Accountants because it's held once in 4 years. And the first World Congress was held way back in 1904. So in more than 100-year-old history of the Congress, India had never hosted it. So this was the first time India was hosting it. And for us, it was an experience to remember. More than 120 countries were there participating in this World Congress. We had a delegate strength, physical delegate strength of more than 6,500, virtual 3,500. That is more than 10,000 people attended the Congress, and it was the greatest Congress ever by way of attendance.
And tell us more about the theme as well, building trust, enabling sustainability.
You know, in the profession, that's the profession of accountancy, trust is so important. If you don't have trust, the profession is never respected, yes. Right? So we thought that trust was going to be very, very important. And sustainability is such an important word in today's scenario. So we thought that, let us bring these two aspects together so that we can give, a unique experience to all those who are participating in the Congress.
So when we say that this World Congress that was held in Mumbai was a carbon neutral event, how does a viewer understand that?
Right. Say, for example, we had more than 6,500 people coming in. Now, once they came in, there must have been carbon emission. We can quantify the carbon emission. For example, somebody said that, it will be about 8,000 metric tons. Now, this carbon emission, if you have to make it carbon neutral, we have to offset that with something. You can plant trees to offset that. Or, you can purchase carbon credit. Now, if you want to plant trees, you have to do it much before. So what we did is that we purchase carbon credit. Okay. And mind you, just purchasing carbon credit and saying this to everybody is not enough, because what you have to get is certified by somebody that actually it was carbon neutral.
So here are some glimpses of the World Congress of Accountants that was held in Mumbai from the 18th through the 21st of November. Right after the World Congress of Accountants, on the 1st of December 2022, India had the honor of assuming the presidency of the G20 group.
आज मैं ये आश्वासन देना चाहता हूं कि भारत की G20 अध्यक्षता इंक्लूसिव, एम्बिशियस, डिसिसिव और एक्शन ओरिएंटेड होगी.
We are in conversation with CA Dr. Debashis Mitra, President ICAI. How do you see the opportunity for India as it assumes the presidency of the G20?
Great opportunity, great opportunity. India is already considered a leader. With this leadership of G20, I'm sure, India's stature in the League of Nations will be further enhanced. And people like us, who are Indians, proud Indians, will feel prouder of being an Indian. And extremely proud with the theme that that G20 has. That is, one earth, one family, one future. It is, like saying, it is not me or you who are important. For us, the whole world is a family.
And like you said, the whole world is one family. Yeah. That's the Vasudev Kutumbakam.
That's right.
So it was written in the Maha Upanishad.
Yes,
you totally agree that it's not mine, not yours. That's a small way to
think.
Yes,
it is not mine, it's not yours. It is the whole world that is important.
Yes,
very correct. Very correct.
So tell me, when Prime Minister Modi talked about sustainability, say at the Glasgow COP summit, and he talked about net zero emissions and that India will accomplish that target by 2070.
पहला, भारत 2030 तक अपनी नॉन फोसिल एनर्जी कैपेसिटी को 500 गीगावाट तक पहुंचाएगा। दूसरा, भारत 2030 तक अपनी 50% एनर्जी रिक्वायरमेंट्स रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी से पूरी करेगा। तीसरा, भारत अब से लेकर 2030 तक के कुल प्रोजेक्टेड कार्बन एमिशन में 1 बिलियन टन की कमी करेगा। चौथा, 2030 तक भारत अपनी अर्थव्यवस्था की कार्बन इंटेंसिटी को 45% से भी कम करेगा। और पांचवा, वर्ष 2070 तक भारत नेट जीरो का लक्ष्य हासिल करेगा। ये पंचामृत क्लाइमेट एक्शन में भारत का एक अभूतपूर्व योगदान होंगे।
Let me tell you, now at the institute, we have realized that, you see, we were always known for our financial reporting. But in recent times, we have realized that non-financial reporting is so very important.
Okay.
And then the regulation is also forcing us to look into whatever Prime Minister Modi said about 2070 that you're talking about. Because now SEBI is saying for the top 1,000 listed companies, you need to have something called BRSR, Business Responsibility and Sustainability Reporting, which talks about all this. So we are giving a nudge to the profession that go into this newer area of non-financial reporting and also talk about carbon emission, climate change, etc.
So that means a finance professional, say somebody pursuing a chartered accountancy course, would think that we have to study the accounting standard, auditing standard. Now there could well be standards on sustainability.
We have ESG standards also, right? So environment, society, governance, we have standards on that. Sustainability, let me tell you, we are proud, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is proud that we have been one of the leaders in this, in the sense that we set up our Sustainability Reporting Standards Board way back in 2020, when many in the world did not even know much about this kind of activities. So we take pride in being a leader in this sustainability area.
And even the members of the institute can do the certificate course that the institute offers in
Yes,
BRSR.
I believe that, you see, we have done more than 9 batches of this course, and let me tell you, the good news is people are showing so much of interest, and that is what makes the chartered accountancy profession so special. We are always adaptive. We see an opportunity, and you see, we try to take full advantage of that.
Another thing I'd like to ask you, Debashis ji, is that the Honorable Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji, while presenting the budget for 1920, had mentioned about social stock exchange. What's been the progress on that front over the last few years?
It is time to take our capital markets closer to the masses and meet various social welfare objectives related to inclusive growth and financial inclusion. I propose to initiate steps towards creating an electronic fundraising platform, a social stock exchange, under the regulatory ambit of Securities and Exchange Board of India, the SEBI, for listing social enterprises and voluntary organizations. For listing social enterprises and voluntary organizations working for the realization of a social welfare objective so that they can raise capital as equity, debt, or as units like a mutual fund.
She mentioned about this.
Yes.
Then she, the SEBI was given the task of putting up the social stock exchange. Social stock exchange is basically, an NGO raising funds for social projects by getting itself registered. NGOs of prescribed size getting itself registered in social stock exchanges. As long as the institute was concerned, SEBI said, can you develop the social audit standards? Because see, the funds that they raise are also subject to audit.
Okay.
So we developed 16 social audit standards.
Okay.
Right, we are one of the first to do so, right? And we developed these ourselves. And on 25th of July, SEBI issued a circular saying that, you see, this whole social stock exchange and social audit will be regulated by SRO, that is a self-regulatory organization, which will be put up by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And in no time, We set up a Section 8 company, Indian Institute of Social Auditors.
Okay.
So that's how it is. So we are moving very fast on this, and we're extremely excited to be part of this concept of social stock exchange.
So you're saying the SEBI circular came on the 25th of July
this year.
2022.
Yes, that's right. That's right. It came on that day, and we immediately did it.
And the Institute of Social Auditors of India is now a reality.
It's a reality, and we are looking forward to seeing it, alive and kicking. That's
So
how it is.
it's based in Mumbai?
It's based out of Mumbai.
But as the professionals know more about sustainability, tell us more about some of these words that we hear. Say, for example, green finance, green taxonomy, greenwashing.
Let me tell you, first of all, I'll take the green taxonomy that you talk about.
Yes.
There's nothing to do with tax in the green taxonomy, right? There's nothing to do with tax.
Yes.
What it means is this, that there are certain criteria for, for going green. And if you have followed that, you see those criteria or guidelines, you are a green taxonomy.
Okay.
Now, if you are, misrepresenting, not followed those criteria, and saying that I have followed it, right? And go for green finance. Green finance means when you get, some kind of a discount in the interest rate,
Okay.
because you have followed the green taxonomy.
Okay.
And then you mislead the bank and say, a green bank maybe, and say that, look, I have followed the green taxonomy, so you give me a green finance.
Okay.
Right? So then in that case, it's called greenwashing.
Okay.
So that's how it is.
So if any organization does access green finance, they have a certain responsibility towards planet Earth. If they have misleading outcomes, that is what greenwashing is, on which probably an auditor could report.
Certainly, yes. And we see a great opportunity there. That if somebody has done greenwashing, we should report. Because not only is that a professional opportunity, but that is also, in a way, we are, serving the responsibility is given to us to save Mother Earth. That's how it is.
So do you think, Debashis ji, there's a paradigm shift? Because all these years we thought businesses will run for profit. That's the only P we thought of. But now we're looking at 3 Ps that in addition to profit, please factor in planet and people.
Totally. When I speak, in my lectures all over the world, I'm telling people that it's all the 3 Ps which are very important. At the institute earlier, and even today, 3 words were very important: independence, excellence, integrity. Right? And today I say, in addition to those 3 words, these 3 other Ps are also very important: profit, planet, people.
And together they will ensure sustainability.
Together they will ensure, certainly. And we hope that, the way Institute is changing, the way the Institute has become very global, consequent to the World Congress, and the way the thoughts are changing, as you have said.
You are watching Satat Vikas Sabka Prayas program. We are in conversation with CA Dr. Debashis Mitra, President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. As the program name says, Debashis ji, when we talk about sustainability and sustainable development, it requires collective efforts.
Totally. At the Institute, we are trying our best. For example, basic things like, saving water, saving electricity, telling everybody around that, that don't unnecessarily waste water. Right? Even the cars that we purchase, we are trying to see to what extent, those cars which do not emit too much of carbon, what kind of cars that we purchase. So we are doing everything possible from the Institute side. E-meetings, we are having e-meetings today, right? We hardly use papers in the meetings. So consequently, what has happened is this: the Institute is moving towards these newer areas. Now, you are a chartered accountant yourself, Amit. The journals that we used to have, the Chartered Accountant Journal, now it's become e-journal.
That's right. I subscribe to e-journal.
You subscribe to that.
Yes.
And what at the Institute we are doing? We are saying that if you subscribe to the e-journal, you get a reduction of 500 rupees.
And in addition, the sustainability benefit.
And the sustainability benefit. So we are trying to do that. Pushing, giving everybody a nudge, saying that sustainability is the future, right? So because it is not only the future of the chartered accountants, it is the future of the whole planet Earth. That is how we look at it. As you said, collective.
That's right. Let's listen in to the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji when he talked about Mission Life, Lifestyle for Environment at Glasgow COP26.
ये एक शब्द है लाइफ, LIFE, यानी लाइफस्टाइल फॉर एनवायरमेंट। आज जरूरत है कि हम सभी लोग एक साथ आकर कलेक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन के साथ लाइफस्टाइल फॉर एनवायरनमेंट यानी लाइफ को एक अभियान की तरह आगे बढ़ाएं। ये एनवायरमेंटल कॉन्शियस लाइफस्टाइल का एक मास मूवमेंट बन सकता है। आज आवश्यकता है माइंडलेस और डिस्ट्रक्टिव कंजम्पशन के बजाय माइंडफुल और डेलिबरेट यूटिलाइजेशन की।
So as the Prime Minister indicated there, when we talk about sustainable lifestyle, it has to become a mass movement.
It has to. It has to. And what we are doing is this, very lucky that we have this kind of huge infrastructure. We have 166 branches in India. Now, and as you also know, that we are the second largest accounting body in the world.
And may I add that Debashis ji always says that institute resides in its branches.
In its branch. Correct. So what we have done, we have told all these branches, plant trees.
Okay.
Right, plant trees. And you know, we have this best branch award. So you see, we say that how many trees have you planted, and we give, you know, points for that also. So encouraging the branches to plant trees. You see, even the overseas chapters, we have 44 overseas chapters. We are a huge global body today, right? We are present in 75 cities of the world. So we are encouraging the overseas chapters also. Do something for the environment. Plant trees, use, you see, less of paper, those kind of things. So, you know, the way we are going, and you know, we can influence because we have 8 lakh students,
Yes.
3,65,000 members.
Yes.
So through this huge population that we have, if we can train them, you know, the multiplier effect is there.
And all these efforts are pooling in to fulfill the 17 UN SDG.
Which, you see, the badge that you and I both were wearing,
Yes.
and not only wearing, but wearing very proudly.
Yes.
Wearing very
Yes.
proudly, right?
Yes.
You know, I'll tell you, this badge were few in number when the World Congress was there. And these badges were in huge demand. Everybody wanted.
Yes.
We got it from UN, these badges. So everybody wanted. And so many people asked, what does this badge stand for?
Yes.
And we said 17 SDG goals. So that way, you know, we are also the leaders in, you see, you know, in advocating the cause of sustainability.
And the cause of sustainability in its umbrella has a lot of topics, whether we talk about biodiversity, whether we talk about adopting renewable energy, energy efficiency, water conservation, protection of natural resources. For a young finance professional or an aspirant watching the program, they may have a perception that we have to study accounts, audit. Then how come this becomes also in the realm of a finance professional?
You see, a finance professional, not only does he go by the responsibility that he has towards the society,
Yes.
but he also looks at professional opportunities.
Yes.
And he now realizes that if he goes for these kind of newer topics, you see, his professional opportunities are that much more. As I told you, SEBI has made 1,000 top listed companies.
Yes.
You see, they have to report for BRSR, right? So, you see, these finance professionals, they are saying that this is a good responsibility. Now, they cannot report on BRSR unless they know about sustainability.
Right. And in addition, we have got something like natural resource accounting by the Comptroller and Auditor General. So these are the new areas.
And we work very closely with them, right? We work very closely with them. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India, he himself was present in the World Congress.
Yes.
And he was talking about this. And he was also acknowledging that how closely we work with them on all this, right?
Yes.
You know, the institute, you see, the past 2 years, its mindset is shifting towards these areas.
And you mentioned about World Congress. Not only we had the 42 technical sessions spread over 4 days, there was also the soft power on display.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You see, the soft power, you see, everything that we did. You know, when we visualized the World Congress, we said that let us dazzle everybody with the technology.
Yes.
Let us, you see, you know, carry a bag which is, you see, sustainable, right? So everything that we thought of was all about sustainability. We had about 95 stalls, since you were there playing a very major role in the Congress, 95 stalls down below. And we told all the stalls, and some of the best in the world, they put up stalls. We said that, you see, can you be more sustainable in this? So the encouragement towards sustainability was very much there. There were robots, and you must have seen them. They were also talking about sustainability in the Congress. So that's how it is. We also realize in the new course curriculum, we have got something called, you see, self paced study module where you appear for the exams online.
Okay.
So we are also trying to get this examination system online. From pen and paper mode, we are shifting to this online area.
Okay.
So that is the thought that we are going ahead. We hope it succeeds. We are trying our best.
Yes, best wishes to you, because in your success and in the success of Institute lies the success of India and planet Earth as well. Finally, as we conclude, how big is the opportunity for India as it now has the presidency of G20? Do you think, as we usher into the new year 2023, with a lot of meetings lined up, all international eyes on India, how does Institute sees its role in the G20 presidency of India?
APJ Abdul Kalam, the former president of India,
Yes.
he described the profession of accountancy as a partner in nation building. We look at ourselves as a partner, as a profession which puts the nation first.
Yes.
Right? The interest of the nation is the uppermost in our mind.
Yes.
So as India takes over leadership of G20, we'll do everything possible to partner, the country in ensuring that the leadership is a great success for India, and the whole world applauds India. And when the whole world applauds India, I'm sure the world will also note the contribution made by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India.
Absolutely. And one big contribution has been the Sustainability Reporting Standards Board. What's on the agenda of this board for the coming new year?
Now we are trying to develop the sustainability reporting standards.
Okay.
We are doing this board. This board also does, as you said, the classes on the executive development programs on sustainability. I'm telling you, this board leads the institute's drive, the institute's vision to be a leader in the sustainability front. Recently, UNCTAD, we got one of the committees, we were made the chairman, right? And then they also recognize the contribution that the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is making on the sustainability front.
That's a huge honor for Institute that the chair of the SRSB is
Yeah,
now also
yeah.
with UNCTAD.
Yes,
Congratulations
exactly.
for that.
Yes.
And this series is also a step in that direction to make public at large more literate about sustainability issues. So how do you see the series ESG Talks? Do you think it can create impact and we can have outreach to people across the planet?
I think it's a top-class series. Even when when this board came to us and said that we are going to do the series, we said, go ahead. And everybody, all of us, we are very excited that this series will be very relevant, important, and will ensure that the flag of the institute and the flag of the country is kept flying very high.
And for keeping the country's flag high for over 7 decades, ever since Institute came into existence on 1st of July, 1949 through the CA Act. Thank you very much, and congratulations and best wishes for the new year 2023 and onwards. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you very much.
Sir.